Hello and welcome to The Best Move. Today we will talk about the rules of Onitama, and after that we will define some terms to help us analyze the game. So let's get started. Onitama is a two-player only abstract board game, which is played on a 5x5 grid. Both players have 4 student pawns and the master pawn which starts in the middle square called the temple square. There are also 5 move cards in play which determine how the pieces can move with a picture. Both players have 2 cards, and there is an extra card waiting to be received. The opponent's cards are always turned upside down in our point of view. On their turn, each player selects a piece, a card, and the way to move based on the picture. If a piece is moved on an opponent piece, that is removed from the board. The players can't move the piece outside the board, and can't move to a square where one of their own pieces is. If there is no legal way to move, the player must choose a card and pass, otherwise they must move a piece. Once the move is made, the player rotates and passes the used card, takes the extra card, and the opponent takes their turn. There are 2 win conditions in Onitama. If you manage to take off the opponent master with any of your pawns, you immediately win the game in the way of stone. If you manage to reach the opponent's temple with your master pawn, you immediately win in the way of stream. In case of a mutual agreement, the game can be drawn too. In many cases, we use the same terminology as we do in chess. Here are some examples. The grid is divided into files and ranks. Both are ordered with letters and numbers, therefore a square can be determined by a letter and an integer. We call a move check if the opponent master is being attacked and could be taken in the next move. If we win in either of the 2 possible ways, we call it a mate. 2 pawns are connected if they defend each other with the help of a single card. A piece is hanging if it is being attacked but not defended. There are 3 important concepts to define in Onitama, which are both similar but also different from chess. Material is the sum of all the pieces and the cards. In Onitama, the pawns are equivalent, but the cards have different values according to the situation. If the opponent has more pieces than us, they have a material advantage, but a good card can compensate for the disadvantage or even win the game for us. In Onitama, the center of the board is crucial. The concept of space is defined in relation to square C3. The C3 square is the most valuable, squares surrounding are less valuable, and the edges of the board are usually worth nothing. If a player controls more squares in the middle, they have a spatial advantage. Tempo is defined by the number of forward moves made. The pawns don't become more valuable if they reach the 4th or 5th rank, so beyond the 3rd rank, tempo is usually not cared about. If you can force your opponent to move backwards or sideways, you won a tempo. Thank you very much for watching. In the following videos, we will analyze some Onitama matches, so subscribe if you are interested in that. See you in the next video. Goodbye.